It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
With the Diesel and the Jet, this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And coming right up, we'll see the Utah Jazz playing against the Boston Celtics. Taking a look at the Celtics, they lost their first matchup against these guys. This, their final game against them in the regular season, looking to finish with a split. And at the All-Star break, a chance for players to heal and recuperate. And Kenny, let's talk about injuries. A part of the game, but some manage to stay healthy. Is it all just luck?
Well, some of it's luck, but a lot of I like that.
And, there's truth to that. So many things factor into a player's health. Toughness, conditioning, and it's a great training staff you also need to have. It all adds up.
Do you recall who it was who said the best ability is availability?
Dr. Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, really? Under what circumstances was this famous quote uttered?
I just made it up, Ernie.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for your honesty, which I understand is the best policy. Somebody just said that.
Wow. Nice.
I like that. I've never heard that.
I got one, Ernie. E equals MC squared.
Ooh. Wow. Kenny, you got anything? No, I didn't think so. No. Thanks for tuning in.
To be or not to be?
That is the question.
It's the home of the Celtics here in Boston as 2K Sports brings you today's action live. Looking at Boston, they took a win in their last game against Miami, and they finished that one out up 4. Competitive, but ultimately they prevailed.
And really the signature of that game was what they were able to do from a defensive standpoint, particularly on the low post.
Yeah, and they were up in the air an awful lot in that paint area, getting their hands on shots, a lot of them, but if they didn't block them or touch them, they actually changed them.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Shelvin Mack is out there with the monster, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Hayward. They set the pick. Pass to Gobert. Here's Mack. From outside, off the mark.
And really a fantastic season from Sullivan last year. Really made some leaps forward, but missed a lot of time still due to injury.
Now here's Thomas. Coming off a solid outing against Miami. And Sullinger kicks to Thomas. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Thomas got the first basket of the game for the Celtics. Here's Mack. Pass to Bordas. Here's the monster. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Austin with the ball. After the basket by Utah. Sullinger with the bucket.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Here's the monster. A 26-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn.
Yeah, but his shot blocking was a factor as well. 3 on the game. Just a major presence on the D.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Outside Brent. Pass to Insanity. The baseline jam. And good. 4-point game. We're coming off that win against the Nets.
The thing I took away from that game was just how dominant they were on the backboard.
Well, it would have been hard not to see how dominant they were based on the numbers. I mean, they just completely dominated the glass.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward. The Celtics shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And that one misses. Second free throw, no good.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. The monster passes to Matt. Lock at 6. Here's Portis. The pass to the monster. Fires from deep. Portis can't get it to go. The Celtics with the lead. Now Bradley. And he also played a big role in their last game with Miami. Feeds it to Tinsley. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot of this game.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Over to the left wing. Hayward outside. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Mack. He's guarded by Thomas. Hayward can't hit. Boston leading by 4. Outside Thomas. Sullinger the screen. Outside Thomas. Sullinger with a screen for Thomas. Passes it to Insane. From the arc. Shot no good. And Utah the other way now. Last time they met was in Utah.
And it says a lot about you that even when you're not at your best, they definitely were still in that game and able to win comfortably.
Greg, they were better than the box score might indicate because they were solid in execution, more so than the stats would show.
Now here's Hayward. He's coming off a 22-point game against Brooklyn.
And also, he competed on the backboards. That also had a lot to do with the game.
Here's Mack. He's guarded by Thomas. Goes up again. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
It's been a very efficient first quarter for him. He's creating good opportunities and converting those that he creates.
Utah shooting their first free throw of the game right now. For Boston, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. There's a good screen. A 3-pointer off the mark. For Utah, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Kicks to Gobert. Pass to the monster. Sullinger brings the double team. A shot by Hayward. Wide open. Hayward missing again.
Those touches disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Thomas kicks to Sullinger. He feeds it to Bradley. Back to Sullinger. Boston again missing. Utah trailing here. Bello is checked in for Boston. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Insanity, ended by Hayward. Insanity. Second chance effort. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
That free throw, no good. Well, last year, Tyler Zeller both started and came off the bench, showed he could be an effective player even when playing heavy minutes.
Yeah, and if you look at the games that he played as a starter, he increased his usage, and it didn't bother his production at all.
Boston making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And the second free throw, good.
And for Zeller last season, his numbers were the same or better as a starter. The scoring picked up a touch. Still had a great field goal percentage, too. So really solid production in his first couple of years.
Here's Matt. Gobert, the screen. The monster passes to Hayward. 5 to shoot from 10 feet out. And here's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And G.A., he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
And I think the big thing for Zeller was that he found his role in the league. He knows he'll be an energy guy who has to make the most of his touches. And to his credit, he is nothing but a positive force on the floor.
Smart's checked in for Avery Bradley. A switcher also for Utah. Woods checked in for the monster. For Boston, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Picked by Zeller. Thomas dishes to Zeller. It's hauled in by Lyle. Utah's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. The feed to Hood. They set the pick. Here's Mack. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Well, the Celtics should just about an even 40% to start. Here's Insanity. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Hayward kicks to Mack. Isles passes to Gobert. Hayward against Johnson, and Hayward gets it to go.
That was a tremendous shot off balance, and the defense just draped all over.
Outside Thomas. He dishes it to Smart. Here's Matt. Hayward outside. Here's the floater. That's a bucket. His 3rd of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Now here's Thomas. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Johnson to screen. Zeller dishes to Thomas. Here's Johnson. And that one goes off.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
It's deflected to the inside. Hood, the pass to Lyles. Off target from three-point range. Celtics trail by 4. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Utah shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Mack dishes to Hayward. Pass to Lyles. Nice ball movement by Utah. Lots of room. And Utah again with the bucket.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Now here's Thomas. Zeller. Rebounded by Hood.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Boston's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Now a timeout called by Boston. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Brad Stevens. He told me that they're ready for an exciting game, going up against a team that's certainly capable of filling it up in a hurry. But he said we can't get so carried away trying to score with them that we get away from playing tough, gritty defense. If you slack off even a little bit, they can really go off. Guys, we'll see if they can strike the right balance and even the series. Back to you.
Okay, Doris, appreciate the report and coach's plan here tonight. A good one, guys.
And I agree with him. I think he's determined not to let the opposing offense dictate tempo. And I think that is a good game plan.
That's the only plan, really, Greg and Kevin. I mean, they cannot allow that offense to run wild. This game has to be played on their terms.
Jay Crowder's checked in for the Celtics. Turner comes in for Thomas. And a switcher also for Utah. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Mack. Utah's on defense. They're leading by 8. Here's Smart. And that time, also a missed shot. And here's Utah. Gobert, the pass to Ingles. Back to Gobert. Ingles kicks to Gobert. Hayward outside. 6 to shoot. Gobert the screen. Here's Hood. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
So far on the glass, it hasn't even been close.
Yeah, they're taking it to him. It feels like they've gotten every loose ball.
Fires for 3. No luck. Now the Celtics take it the other way. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. This break gives us the chance to see which teams have been the most successful in the transition game this month.
I mean, it's about the pace they played with here offensively. They don't look like they're showing any signs of slowing down.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
He's off on the first. Marcus Smart was drafted to the Celtics as their future point guard. He came in with a lot of work to do and a skill set that people really like. But his first season, Clark, was a roller coaster.
Yeah, it really was. He was an off guard in high school and in his first year of college as well. Really only played full-time at the point the year before he was drafted.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
And for Smart, though, he still has a lot of work to do on his ball handling and passing. His shooting, I think, exceeded some people's expectations. 37% from the field last year was subpar, but his 34% accuracy from 3 was solid. He finally started going straight up on his jumper instead of leaning in, and his release looked money.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that.
Yeah, he's on the money. That's no doubt. Now here's Zeller. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
You know, you talk about Smart's lackluster field goal percentage. Once he gets more comfortable with his ball handling and adjust to the length in the NBA, I think he'll convert more at the basket. It'll also create more drive and dish chances for him as well.
Utah with the ball after the miss from Tyler Zeller. No one covered. Hood's got 5 now.
You could not diagram a better way.
Bryant so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Johnson dishes to Smart. Out to Turner. Boston again missing. Utah leading by 13. Hayward's got space. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
Dishes it to Zeller. The 11-footer shot is good off the back rim and in.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Ingles. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Utah leads by 13. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
A lot of tough D being played by them so far. It's been the difference maker.
Greg, no uncontested shots for the most part. That's why they've had success.
Celtics trail by 13. Thomas is the point with Bradley into his side. Jake Crowder out there with Jared Sullinger. And it's Tinsley in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Bradley can't get it to go.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Here's the monster trying his luck deep. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. Lyles gone 1 of 2, shooting from 3. Now here's Thomas. Defense is right there. Sullinger the screen. And it falls over the rim and in.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's the monster. The dish to Hood. The pass to the monster. And the foul on Avery Bradley. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Insanity, he's checked in for Boston. And a switcher also for Utah. Max checked in. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Nice ball movement by Utah. Portis. Rebound Boston. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that'll be the 4th of this 5-game homestand. To the left wing. Thomas. It's a wide open look. Thomas with another miss.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Passes it to Lyles. Another miss by Utah. Celtics trail by 14. Thomas with the ball. Over to the wing. Here's Insanity. Kept alive by Boston. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Second shot opportunity, and he hits the jump shot. Insanity's got his second bucket of the night.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Back the pass to the monster. To the wing on the left. Feeds to Ingles. Fires from 18. Jared Sullinger pulls it in. Sullinger's got his 5th rebound in this one. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Bradley. Utah has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Mack. He's guarded by Thomas. To the left side wing. Clock at 6. Pass to the monster. Trying to get back on track, and that one's good. Lamonce's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it? And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated.
ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
Now a timeout called by Boston.